What's up? Winter's here. It's November 18th. I think it's 37, 38 degrees out right now. So we gotta put her away for the year. So just gonna real quick wipe some of the dust off with a microfiber towel, and then we'll throw some stable in it. I think I got new tags in the house. I gotta put them on it, and we'll take it for a little run, circulate some of that stable, and then park her and put the cover on her, I guess. Yeah, it's a bummer. Always hate putting the bike away, but it's just part of it. So we'll check air pressure, wipe it down a little bit, take it for a rip, stable, park, cover, plug her into the old battery tender, and call it a year, I guess. I don't get too carried away. Just knock some of the big chunks off, if that makes any sense. What's in the bags here? Coat. I could probably stay. Oh, we can take that in, I guess. Doesn't need to stay. Gloves, we're gonna want them. And then Kemi Moto bag. Still digging that thing. She's got over like 3/4 of a tank of fuel in her, so I'm not too worried about adding any fuel or nothing. We're just gonna, I don't like spilling this stuff. Just pour a little in. Ounce and a half, I don't know. Just add some per, roughly a full tank of fuel, like 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces on a full tank. This isn't a full tank, so we'll give her however much we just gave her. For the windshield, I just take like a microfiber and some warm water. Nothing crazy. No crazy cleaners or anything like that, because it'll fog. Or haze, or whatever you want to call it. Not necessarily fog it, but little bit of funk on the cowbells there. And if a guy were to plan ahead or anything, you'd probably just clean your bike properly, and the season was wrapping up, and put it away, and but That's not how it works here, apparently. So, good enough. And then a fresh, dry microfiber. So if you can see the moisture line, in the interest of running out of time, now some rain has come, and like I said, it's 38 degrees outside. So wet conditions, the leaves are falling, and 38 degrees, looks like we lost our opportunity to take this thing for a ride. So we'll just run it, circulate a little bit of fluid. Here in the nose of the garage, and then my wife's Bronco can still pull in, and then I got power outlet here, and I plug it into the tender to keep the battery fresh. Look out, Rip. Takes a little maneuvering. And this is the cover that I have. It's just the, oh, I forget what it's called. It's like the dust cover or something like that. It's not, this thing ain't gonna sit out in the rain and do you any good. It's just for storing your bike in the garage, basically. It's for a road glide and a street glide, but whatever. Just buy a big cover and then put it on your bike in the garage and you're good no matter what. Like, if you bought a Sportster cover and then you upgraded to a Heritage or downgraded to a Bagger, your cover wouldn't fit. So just buy the big dust cover and you, all your bases, you got it. And then super smart battery tender from Harley Davidson. You don't need to use Harleys. I think, I don't even know. I had a good relationship with my dealership, so I think on the purchase of one of the bikes over the years or whatever, they threw this in for me or something. I don't even remember. I've had this a long time, but you just plug it into the wall. All new bikes come with a little battery tender plug. Plug your bike in, and this will be a solid color when it's connected, like orange, and then solid green, I think, when you're, yeah, it's right here. Can you read that? So flashing, you're not really connected properly, or it's not doing anything. If it's solid orange, then your battery is charging. If it's flashing green, then your battery is greater than 80%. And then if it's solid green, it's just kind of maintaining through the winter, keeping your battery fresh while you wait for spring. So there, that's plugged in, looped down under the bike and plugged into the tender there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let the bike sit for a bit, cool off, because we ran it, and sort of dry that moisture before I put a cover on it. And yeah, we'll be back. All right, she's cooled off, she's wiped down. Tire pressure checks. I didn't film that. You've seen me do tire pressure checks I don't know how many times. So this cover just kind of folds into its own bag. Hi, Brett. What are we getting here? This is some real behind the scenes footage here that's gonna get edited out. My production crew does a really good job of making sure that all the crap gets edited out. Is my head even in the shot? Cameraman, can you pan up? I hired a new cameraman and get out of the way. I shouldn't have to do everything. That's what I pay you for. Yeah, so anyway, don't get mad. They'll edit it out. Nobody will know that you got in trouble today at work. Pretty simple, man. Up and over. Look at that. So then you got these straps down here. If you're worried about wind. You reach through and grab the buckle. I'm a weirdo, so I like my straps straight. And then I could just drop down here. And that kind of just cinches up to the tire there. She's all tucked in. Am I in the shot? You're sure? Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I try to get them so perfect. But, oh, hi, Rip. So, yeah, got to put bikes away here where I live. Iowa, in the middle of winter, you're not riding these, that's for sure. So, yeah, nobody likes putting their bike away, but I guess it's just part of it. Some people, we can argue in the comment about whether or not you should put stable in your bike. I always have for 20 plus years. I've put stable in my bikes in the winter, and they've always just ran, I guess, in the spring when I get them out. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep doing it. But that's gonna do it, man. Bikes put away. We're gonna move on to some other things. Obviously, this channel's all over the place, right? Like, I just kind of turn a camera on if I think something that I'm doing is interesting, and I capture it. What are the reasons? I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any. Someday I'm not gonna be around. That's just how life works. So there'll come a time when I'm no longer around. So maybe my grandchildren or my children, or I don't have any grandchildren, by the way, let's clear that up. But in the future, possibly, I have 3 kids of my own that are adults. So, I mean, maybe in the distant future, somebody wants to come back and see what the Son of Harold was all about. What was the Son of Harold like? Well, let's jump on the YouTube and find his channel, and let's see what he did back when he was doing things. So maybe that's inspiration for you to start a channel. It's not... yes, there's people that make a lot of money doing YouTube. I'm not one of those people. I make, let's see, carry the one, ad, and then the revenue. Yeah, $0. That's right. Yeah, I don't freaking make any money off of this. So, I just do it because I like editing videos and capturing footage, and yeah. So I make videos. My family in the future, the lineage, whatever you want to call it, they can come back and see what I was doing, see what life was like in, today is 2024. Maybe you're watching this and it's 2085. This is what was going on in 2024. Donald Trump is president for the 2nd time. So that's going to do it. bikes put away. We'll move on to other things. Side by side, those projects are coming. That was kind of the winter plan. That's why the bike's over here and not in the motorcycle shop side, because we're gonna tear in and do some side by side things. But that's gonna do it. Rip, you wanna say hi? If you saw her in the video a whole bunch standing at the beer fridge, it's not because she's an alcoholic. It's the beverage fridge. Edit that out, okay? Camera, call the production team and have them edit out the beer comment part. Yeah. So if you saw Ripley at the beverage coolant machine, her Frisbee sits on top of it, yes. And that's all she wants to do is me to throw the Frisbee. I'm not gonna do it today because, as you saw, it's raining and, well, it's drizzled, but it's all wet. Her paws will get tore up, and then I'll have to hear it when she goes inside, and I don't wanna hear it. So, all right, that's gonna do it. Enough yapping. Bikes put away. Yeah. Goodbye.